Welcome to FIFA 17, the demo. Now you're probably...
And good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful day here over in the UK, and we are here to look at the FIFA demo.
Now you're probably wondering, why are we doing a demo of a sports game? Well, the biggest reason is that this demo includes the story mode, the journey, which I will be doing today.
It includes like the prologue of it or something.
Now this is what this is, Tio. This is basically a snippet of the campaign.
Yeah, I mean, like just a small part of it.
Yeah,
okay.
it's just a small part.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, promotional purpose.
Basically, Tio, to answer your question, no. It's not like the Ace Attorney demos where they actually change stuff up in the demo. So what I can gather, this is literally just a snippet from the game.
It's in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow,
this
EA
guy
finally doing something new with this series, aside from finally including the Women's World Cup.
If I have to be completely honest, just like when it happened, when you announced at E3, I wasn't really expecting FIFA of all things to have a story mode, because for how long has it been this year? Like 20 years at this
1993, 94.
Yeah. 23 years. I'll say that. In 23 years, this is the first time we have something actually new in the series as a story mode. No one was thinking of that coming.
All right,
I know, it's like EA actually being creative. Okay, Dwibs, what's up?
Okay, basically in the demo you can only play as the... Okay, in the full game you play as Alex Hunter and you can choose any of the Premier League clubs. But in this demo you can only play as playing with Man United.
So for some reason you can only pick UK teams.
Yeah, well, again, Joe, that the most popular football is the most popular in the UK, and I reckon
Brazil
that
would have a word with you on that.
if this mode's popular enough,
Well, Joe, I guess the Pelé days are over, so the popularity diminished.
So you're telling me UK is the most popular place for soccer?
Yes, we invented it.
So this is our protagonist.
Yes, yeah. Alex Hunter, the black guy.
Huh, weird. A lot of people forget that the UK even created that game. In fact, if you ask the average Joe, he'll probably say something like Brazil made it.
29. Very noobish question. Actually, I actually always wanted to know, what does the number actually represent in terms of a team?
Basically, it's an easy way. It's an easy way for TV viewers to tell the players apart. Because when you're watching from afar, the players might be hard to tell apart from their faces. So if you know the player's number on a certain team, it's immediately easy. Okay, that's let's say Ronaldo, who's number 7 both in the national team and in Real Madrid. The moment you see the number 7, okay, that's Ronaldo right there. It makes it easier for TV viewers too.
Alright, get it.
Right.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. Isn't Mourinho in this game?
Yes.
Oh, wait, that's right. Just in the multiplayer stuff. Nothing like the...
Actually, Joe, the manager models are in the single-player game as well.
So I guess maybe it would be one of your adversaries, like the coach of one.
No. He's also in when you just play friendly matches.
Well, yeah.
Branching dialogue choices.
Oh.
He's probably not going to be like your coach.
And you have a morality system? What the fuck?
Okay, basically,
the coach will remember this.
Okay, how this works is you have 3 options. You can have a balanced option which won't change the meter, a cool option which will make you a more cooler guy, and a fiery one that makes you more fired up.
Okay, whoever was in charge, I mean, something really must have happened at EA in order to change things so drastically to include all these things because from EA I was expecting something really bare bones with this, but there seems to be actual content in this story.
And also, you can choose whether you want to play as the whole team or just Alex Hunter.
My God, EA is actually evolving finally.
Am I on Bizarre World again?
Not for nothing, Teo, but we both crossed that threshold this morning, so...
Wait, what happened?
Basically, we saw a Dark Cloud fan fully admit that Dark Cloud is a Sony IP, not a level 5 IP, so it's not up to them to revive it.
Jeez, are things really that backwards over in Portugal and Italy? we knew that ages ago.
No, but that's the thing, Joe. But there's still a lot of ignorant people out there.
We're all in a twisted
anyway, let's concentrate on this demo.
What's your opponent's team?
The lack of subtitles are a shame.
Actually, okay, there are subtitles, but for some reason the subtitles don't cover the commentators.
Well, the thing is, it kind of makes sense because in the commentary, in terms of the story, is kind of irrelevant. Because let's think about this for a moment. During the cutscenes where there is commentary going on, if they subbed both the commentary and the actual characters, it would be like a clusterfuck of subtitles. So,
Admittedly, they could do that thing like where they put like a different battle text and like a different font for italics. But I will admit it's not that bad. Although it makes me wonder what were we supposed to be listening to. I mean, there's not.
So I can imagine Dwibs, our protagonist has typical football player ambition. He wants to. Oh, hi, Mourinho.
He wants to be the best.
So Mourinho is in here.
well, hold on. This is out of date. Mourinho's supposed to be in the Man United bench.
Actually, he is.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
All right.
Mourinho, a Portuguese coach, is for a UK team.
Well, Mourinho has been in the UK for years now. I mean, the thing is, basically, Jova.
I think. Look, listen to this.
The crowd is a dick to.
Nothing new in terms of football panorama, at least if there's one thing I absolutely loathe is extreme crowds, football crowds, because they tend to be very violent.
Basically, I'm trying to find a solution to your question, and FIFA 16 sold over 8 million units on the PS4, so it definitely wasn't a flop. So definitely wasn't because, like I said, that EA thought it would be a good idea to shake things up.
Well, I mean, actually, if anything, it was from word of mouth because, okay, good sales and all.
On this game, it was working, as we've seen, this game is worked also on Frostbite, which, if I recall, it didn't work on previous FIFA games. So I guess they had an input on this.
Okay, here we go. Basically, you can get bonuses by doing various actions in the game.
There, get a result.
Yeah.
So is this strictly gameplay, or does this actually affect the story in any way?
It depends on how well you do. If you lose, if you lose, then you do carry on, but no one's that pleased with you.
Oh, I get that. But do bonuses ever factor into the story, or is it just strictly about whether you win?
Well, I'm sure. My guess is, Jova, the better you do in the games, the more friendly your colleagues will be towards you. The coach will be, you become the coach's favorite. So obviously, probably the dialogues and the everything will probably change according to how well you do.
Depends.
Also, guys,
Dwibs, what actually happened for you?
And also, guys, a bit later on. When some stuff you say affects on how certain people view you, like the manager, the fans, relationships with your friends.
Also, Dwibs, is it true that how well you play during the game also affects the story?
I'm assuming so, yeah.
My guess is EA actually started listening to criticism because despite their many sales, they were starting to see,
again, it's EA we're talking about. They ignored any kind of criticism and just copy-pasted the game for 20 years and more, and it still sold like hotcakes. So they had technically no reason to do so, and they are evil enough to do so. So again, the thing is not the fact that it's happening, but the thing is, it's out of character from EA.
My guess is some of their other sports games were doing so hot because, at this point, people were just sticking with the older ones.
Sorry?
Madden. Football.
The rugby, American football.
I'm guessing it's probably doing pretty well. I mean...
Let me check.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, another thing too about...
Alex, to do it. Oh.
Nope.
Again, guys, we should stay on topic, because we can't
We are
just...
staying on topic.
We are on topic, talking about EA.
Okay, tell me what the context is. You're at the end of
It's just the first game.
Yeah.
I mean, during this part, it's mainly sports, I mean...
So, basically, the coach sent you in to sign the decisive goal.
Yeah, the coach sent you on because, he
thinks you have potential or some shit.
Potential, wants you to prove yourself.
So I guess your objective here is to score the decisive goal.
Well, it's your main objective to win the game. But it's also your objective also to try and impress the manager.
So we've got a corner coming up.
There we go. Anyway, Taylor, like, to continue what I was saying, the numbers are also very helpful in the sense that basically, usually the numbers, okay, it doesn't happen all the time, but a lot of times the numbers all usually reflect their positions on the field. Like, let's say, strikers usually have the number 9 shirt, for example.
Okay.
But it's one of those things where if you get familiar with football, it will become second nature to you.
And you see that rating on
I
the
guess
top right
that's not
corner?
a thing in America because
Guys,
we never really have
guys,
that set
so-
code.
Here's Hunter.
Yes,
I see it,
Dwibs.
Dwibs, I see it.
The number on the
No,
top right
tell
corner.
me.
Basically, it goes up or down depending on how well. Depending on
Hey!
the access you do on the
There you go, Des. You assisted the goal. That would definitely impress Mourinho.
Yeah. Basically, you have to
The question, Dwibs. Are you allowed to... Wait, I'm surprised you're playing for Man U. Can't you play for Chelsea in this story
in the
mode?
you can only play as Man U.
Oh.
There you go.
Well, I guess they wanted to show off how they've got Mourinho in the game.
Basically, if you do stuff that benefits the team, you gain points. If you do something that does the damage to the team, you lose points.
So, question: is Mourinho in like all story modes, or is it strictly just this one for Man United?
It
Well,
depends on what club you're at.
Well, the thing is, Joe, even if you're playing for another club, eventually when your club faces Man United, obviously Mourinho will be there. So.
Oh, you know, story emphasis.
Wow.
Okay, to be fair, on this one I am playing in amateur mode, but when I actually play the full demo, I'll go for a higher difficulty.
It's gonna be interesting.
So is Alex the only one who does stuff like that cartwheel and tumbling you just did after
And
the goal?
all players can do that.
Man, the goalkeeper is
that's
fucking
standard
shit.
animation that's alternated between players once in a while.
Plus, some players have different animations unique to them.
True, yeah. Although I've never seen the cartwheel one on a FIFA game.
Basically, Jova, Portugal is very proliferous in terms of creating great coaches. We have a lot of great coaches working in foreign countries.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Just to speak the truth.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, that's not one of them, but most of them are.
Yay!
Okay, one thing I do like in this, one thing I do notice compared to FIFA 16, in the last game and for the other few games before that one, the celebration animations ran a little bit slower than normal. But here, I guess thanks to the Frostbite engine, they improved a bit in terms of the frame rate.
How nice.
All right.
And also,
By the way, Pedro,
also this game is getting also released on last gen systems, but that won't include story mode.
Attacking well here.
Oh.
By the
to be
way,
fair,
Pedro,
the past gen versions are using a different engine.
Oh.
Not to mention the past gen versions are always made by a different team anyway, so obviously it's...
Bro.
Oh, actually, EA Canada makes all these kind of games. Well,
Well, no, EA Canada, yes, but they have different teams for each version because you can, obviously you can't have one single team work on every single version. That's just not realistic. Go
All
ahead.
right. Almost at the end.
You had a question for me, Jova?
I was gonna say, thanks for that year when you let us borrow Ronaldo. It was a great asset, actually.
Great assist.
It's a hat trick today. He's really been on form. What a day he's having. 3 goals now.
He's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match.
Well, it's Rooney, I guess.
well, yeah.
5-2.
Yeah, he's right now England's top striker.
Oh, and also another thing.
Oh, 5 minutes.
And also another thing I noticed they changed the announcer that announces the scores and that over the tannoy. It was just one voice for the past few games, but now I've noticed they've changed it.
Oh, of course.
Not the commentators, the announcer.
Again,
And
of
Dwibs
course.
make an extreme last goal at the very end.
We could be in.
Depends. By the way, what
Nope.
am I? By the way, what time are you guys at? I'm at
Hang on.
14:46.
Yay!
Wow, this goalkeeper is fucking shit.
Can you repeat, Jova?
I'm at 15:06.7.
No, you're way ahead of us.
Pause where you are.
All right, I'm at 15-11. Go ahead and count me in whenever.
Alright,
Hey, what? Sorry?
Yeah, and it's been that
15,
type of
11.
game.
I'll
The
count
strikers
him in, don't
particularly want
worry.
to increase the goal tallies, and they've done it.
Alright.
6-2.
All right.
Alright, get ready, Jova, and click.
You know, dudes, it'd be cool if you go with Man United, if only so that we can get more Portuguese representation.
No.
Oh, come on, dudes. You complain about how Britain doesn't get much representation in video
I'm
games.
playing United in this demo because I have to. If I had the choice, I wouldn't touch United with a barge pole.
Basic job. Basic job. Basic job. But Chelsea, which is Dwibs' club, and Man United are fierce rivals.
Oh. So which one's the better team?
Well, right now it's probably Man U, because Chelsea hasn't been that hot lately.
Hey, you know...
It's sad when even Leicester are doing better than us.
Hey, you know...
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Dwibs Porter isn't doing that hot either.
Hey, you know, like, well, if all the different teams have a drastically different enough storyline, they might warrant multiple playthroughs.
I reckon the story...
I'm not holding my breath on that, though.
And it's over.
I reckon the story's going to be the same. There's
Not
just
to
changes depending on what club you play.
not to mention, Jova, for a long time, Mourinho was the Chelsea coach. So obviously, he for a very long time, he was very dear to Chelsea fans. So obviously, seeing Mourinho coach United is probably heartbreaking for a lot of Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
They are.
Sort of what we do with football over here.
And get a result. Perfect.
Still, though, that does make me wonder, though. Do the head coaches like Mourinho ever play any part in the story, or are they literally just there during, like, you know, the actual games?
Well, I'm guessing in terms of the dialogue, it's probably mostly for when you go to the behind the scenes and stuff. When you go back to the locker rooms.
Anyway,
and shit.
guys, coming up next is another thing you can interact with in this game: the post-match interviews.
Oh, awesome!
Oh.
But again, depending on how you answer.
So let me get this straight: when you record the eventual story before, you're gonna be a dick in every Flash interview.
Probably.
Just watch. Also, there's manager feedback giving you advice on what to do and what not to do.
And again, I think some of these options actually don't give you the option to be an outright dick for once.
Okay, here you go.
Alex, a dream debut for you. I bet you couldn't have imagined.
Also, to be honest, I'm not really fond of the Premier League's new logo. It just looks like the old one. They just cut the head off.
Also, is it only just Alex you can ever choose these dialogue bits for?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Here we go.
The chance expect.
To tell the truth, like, I didn't expect to see my name on the team.
Speaking of which, is Alex Hunter an actual player? That was really confusing it.
Nah, he's an actor. He's
I guess they used him to avoid any actual person, you know. Yeah, and also maybe to create a specific identity where the player can fit into.
Of course.
I guess.
Nice.
Gaming storytelling, media storytelling
Now
101.
let's talk about the dickhead friend who refused to fist bump earlier.
It was a special moment for sure. I won't be forgetting it in a hurry.
You gain more followers with that response.
Alex, the team comes away with a win. Any comment on the 3 points tonight?
Wait, followers?
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
So you can build a fan base.
Well, team
So, yeah.
together as a unit.
Yeah. This
Come on, Dwibs. You didn't pick that the team always wins when you play. Come on, Dwibs.
Thank you, Alex.
I'm not that big of a dick. And now we have a trailer for the actual full mode.
This looks like the trailer we saw at E3.
It is.
Yeah,
Well, I have to say though, this is the most fleshed out EA game in years that I've seen.
I haven't seen a kid coming out the exit tries.
It's so bizarre.
I mean, it's commendable to say the very least.
I never expected
I'm so floored.
Again, I'm not expecting Shakespeare because it's a traditional sports story, but to see a completely do a 180 on a franchise that honestly so far didn't needed a story mode, it's impressive at the spot.
I'll say, it's like, okay, EA, if you can do stuff like this with your sports games again, you may no longer be the whole sports butt of the joke.
I really want to know whose idea was it. If it was like the Satan himself, you know, the EA CEO, or you know, the Frostbite.
Just get me out of there.
Either that or maybe new management. From what I can recall, if anything, they probably listened to reception because while the games did sell like hotcakes, there's also a big load of reception issues.
Plus, I've been hearing Pro Evolution Soccer's been improving, so I guess EA had to take the game to them in order to
raise the competition.
Yeah.
Yes. Pro Evolution Soccer. I forget who's behind that.
Konami. AKA Satan. Dun 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 dun.
I, for one, am welcoming to our new EA overlords in that regard.
At the moment, Pro Evolution Soccer.
Of a greedy corporate.
That could be a great way for EA to beat Pro Evolution Soccer in terms of sales. EA Sports, at least we're not Konami.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah,
that's also Ubisoft's tagline as of now. Ubisoft.
Regardless about the demo,
but yeah,
really
this demo
impressive.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to get this game eventually.
I was going to say,
and I dare say that one thing that stands out to me most is that the animations here look to be the best they've ever been in a FIFA. And I'm talking about the character and the models. I mean, yeah, some have had unique ones, but not to the extent this one has had. And that, in addition with the story potential and all, definitely garners my interest.
I was going to say, what was I going to say? Damn it, guys! That's why I like saying stuff faster and first. I always keep forgetting. I think I just remembered now. Oh fuck, I've forgotten again.
Anyway, hopefully Dwibs will remember by the time we get to the actual game. But for now, I guess we might as well just say goodbye.
Wait, I remember now. Well, Pez seems to be pretty much the only franchise Konami has at the moment that they haven't
fucked up.
Give it time, Dwibs. Give it time.
I don't want stuff to fail. I mean, wanting stuff to fail is kind of.
I don't want stuff to fail. I'm just saying, at this point,
it's like having a pessimistic view of the future.
Do you think I want Metal Gear to dive into the deep abyss of blandness incarnate? Of course.
Well, then again, guys, you know me and my feelings towards pessimism.
Anyway,
says the guy who's you're very pessimistic yourself, so it's not like you're absolved of what you're saying right now. But whatever.
Anyway, before we dive into an argument, see you folks for the actual game, and I can't believe I'm saying it, but like with the new Call of Duty game, I'm actually looking forward to this FIFA game.
Where I will be playing as Chelsea. Thank you very much.
Aww, what a shame.
Well, don't worry. Maybe if there's some kind of online thing, me and okay, fine. When I get this game too, maybe me and Dwibs will do a Porto versus Chelsea match. Why not?
And how? I'm pretty sure this game's also going to support the share play, so I might be able to play this one with Jova.
Yeah.
Nice.
There'll be a slight lag here.
The potential never ends.
Well, more like a lag in terms of the thing. Like if a share play from my experience has been really awesome in terms of that. But anyway, let's end this. We've already gone for too long. See you, everybody.
All right, see you for the main game.
See you for the main game.